Listen, every woman who cheats may act different, talk different, dress different, but deep down, they all do the same three things. It doesn't matter if she's 25 or 45, shy or bold, these patterns always show up. And if she's doing even one of them, you need to pay attention. I'm Coach Jane, and in this video, we're going to decode the three things every cheating woman does. No exceptions. Hit that like button so this truth reaches more men who need to hear it. The first behavior, avoidance. The first thing almost every woman who cheats does is she starts to withdraw. It begins small. A delayed reply to your messages, short answers when you talk, less eye contact, less energy when you're in the same room. At first, you might think she's busy, stressed, or tired. But it's deeper than that. You see, avoidance is emotional distance before physical distance. She's creating a space inside her heart where you no longer belong fully. It's subtle, but it's there. A quiet shift in energy. You feel it before you even see it. And here's the key. She's not doing this because she stopped loving you overnight. It's guilt, distraction, and emotional redirection all rolled into one. She's starting to emotionally prepare for another life, one that might not include you. Let me give you an example. One man told me about his wife, Jane. She's still here. She laughs, cooks, even jokes with me, but something changed. I feel her absence more than her words. She's physically present, but emotionally gone. This is classic avoidance. The energy isn't in her hands or her words. It's in her presence or the lack of it. Now, don't misunderstand me. A normal woman might need space sometimes. That's healthy. But a woman who is slowly cheating or emotionally stepping away avoids deep connection consistently. She's harder to reach, harder to talk to, and suddenly her excuses feel rehearsed. And here's what I want you to notice. She won't tell you she's pulling away. She won't say, "I'm preparing to cheat." That's why you must pay attention to patterns, not words. Let me give you an insight. Don't chase her when you sense avoidance. Chasing only drives her further into emotional secrecy. Instead, observe quietly. Take note of the energy shifts, the emotional distance, the small gaps in intimacy. This is your early warning system. Here's the subtle red flag most men miss. When she avoids you emotionally, she might still laugh, flirt, or act affectionate, but the intimacy is shallow. She's present physically, but her heart and attention are elsewhere. That's why avoidance is so dangerous. It disguises itself under the mask of normal life. Here is a gentle advice for men watching. Notice the patterns. Don't ignore your gut. Don't beg or interrogate. That confirms her avoidance and guilt. Protect your own emotional energy first. And keep watching because in the next part, we'll uncover the second behavior, the one that flips the script every time a man tries to connect. It's subtle, but if you spot it, it will give you clarity faster than anything else. If you're seeing these warning signs in your relationship, I want you to do me a very personal favor. Like this video and drop a truth in the comments. Let's help other men decode the signals, too. The second behavior, defensiveness. Almost every woman who cheats develops a very specific kind of defensiveness. It's not just the normal "I'm stressed, don't blame me" type of reaction. This is guilt-driven projection. Whenever you ask a simple question about her day, her feelings, or the little changes you notice, she turns it into an accusation against you. Let me be clear, this isn't about healthy communication. This is a shield. She'll say things like, "Why are you so insecure? Why are you always questioning me? I can't believe you don't trust me." At first, it can make you feel guilty or second-guess yourself. That's exactly what she wants. Her defensiveness is a mirror. It reflects her guilt back at you. And the more you try to get clarity, the more she pushes back. Here's the psychology behind it. When a woman cheats, she carries guilt. She knows her mind or heart is somewhere else. And guilt is heavy. So instead of facing it, she projects it onto you. Suddenly you are the problem. You are insecure. You are controlling. Anything to distract from her choices. I remember a man I coached. He said, "Jane, every time I asked about her distance, she flipped it on me. I felt like a telltale sign when paired with avoidance. Let me give you another insight as a coach. A faithful woman reassures when asked simple questions. A cheating woman deflects, defends, and projects. If you notice repeated defensiveness combined with emotional withdrawal, it's a strong signal that she's protecting something she knows is wrong. And here's the subtle red flag most men miss. She may act normal in public or in front of friends, but in private, she's hyper-defensive. That's the energy shift you can't ignore. It's almost like she's living two lives at once. One for you and one for herself. Here is a second gentle advice for men watching, especially in the USA. Don't argue. Don't try to catch her. Defensiveness thrives on conflict. Observe patterns, not words. Words can lie. Energy rarely does. Protect your own emotional clarity. Your calm is your power. And keep watching because in the next part, we'll reveal the third behavior, the most telling sign of all. It's the one that shows a woman has fully started prioritizing herself over the relationship. Spotting it early can save you heartbreak and wasted energy. If you've noticed this kind of defensiveness in your relationship, comment mirror below. Also, subscribe to this channel and turn on notification. The third behavior, prioritizing herself over the relationship. Every woman who cheats starts to subtly reorganize her world around herself. It's not about being selfish in the normal sense. It's about shifting emotional priorities. She suddenly focuses more on her appearance, her independence, her social life, or her hobbies. Not for personal growth, but as preparation for life outside the relationship. You might notice she spends extra time on her phone or social media. She plans activities without including you. Decisions are made without consulting you, even small ones. This is the emotional separation stage. Before a woman physically cheats, her heart and mind start prioritizing her own needs above the relationship. It's subtle. So many men dismiss it as normal self-care or space, but the difference is in pattern and intensity. I remember a man who shared his experience with me. He said, "Jane, I noticed she started planning weekends, trips, and even work projects without me. At first, I thought I was imagining it, but when I looked closer, every decision seemed to revolve around her freedom, not us." This is the red flag that confirms avoidance and defensiveness. She's no longer thinking in terms of we. She's thinking in terms of me. Here is my final coach insight. Healthy self. Prioritization strengthens the relationship. Cheating-driven self. Prioritization weakens it. If she consistently centers herself while ignoring your emotional needs, it's not a phase. It's a signal that her attachment to the relationship is weakening. Take this practical advice as a man. Observe without panic. Recognize it early. Protect your boundaries and emotional energy. Avoid begging or over-explaining. She's already emotionally checked out. Clarity is your weapon, not confrontation. Let's recap. 1. Avoidance. The subtle emotional withdrawal. 2. Defensiveness, the guilt-driven projection that flips blame. 3. Prioritizing herself over the relationship. The ultimate sign that her heart is no longer fully invested. When you see all three together, it's a clear pattern. And here's the truth I want every man watching to hear. This isn't about control, luck, or guessing. It's about awareness. Awareness gives you the power to protect yourself, make clear decisions, and save your energy for relationships where love and commitment are mutual. If this video has resonated with you, I want you to take a moment and do 3 very important things right now. First, like the video. By doing that, you're not just showing appreciation, you're helping other men across the country, from California to New York, from Cook County in Illinois to Miami-Dade in Florida to see these truths as well. Many men are struggling quietly, wondering if they're imagining the signs and your action can help them wake up to reality. Second, I want you to comment. Share a word like truth or aware if any of these patterns sound familiar in your own relationship. Be honest with yourself. Maybe you've noticed subtle distance in your partner, defensiveness when you ask simple questions, or moments where she seems to put herself above the relationship. Writing it down even in a single word is powerful. Men in counties like Harris County, Texas, or Maricopa County, Arizona are watching this video right now, and they need to see that they are not alone. Finally, subscribe and turn on notifications. This isn't just another relationship video. It's about learning the real signals that protect your dignity, your energy, and your heart. Awareness is your strongest weapon. Don't ignore the signs. Protect yourself and make choices with clarity and confidence.